if you're thinking about retirement these days and your thoughts are keeping you up at night due to uncertainty or fear of running out of that hard-earned money, listen up. Tom Jacobs from Jacobs Financial Services wants to help you keep your money safe. He joins us in studio this morning to share more. Hey, Tom, how are you?
Good morning. I'm well.
Great to see you again. Let's talk about, first off, let's start here. Who should be thinking about retirement? Who are your clients?
Well, everyone should be thinking about retirement, but our focus is folks that are 55 to 75, maybe 3 to 5 years away from retirement or perhaps already retired. And here's what we're finding, Todd. Our clients, it seems to me, and this is just crazy, they're always looking for the exact same 3 things every time. So number one, our clients are interested in keeping their money safe. That's the number one priority. They've worked a long time, they've accumulated this money, and we just don't want to lose it. Number two, our clients are very interested in keeping the money growing, getting some sort of reasonable return. And then number three, our clients are really interested in keeping things simple, just kind of understanding how the investment works, what the options are. And if that's you, if you're approaching retirement, you want to keep your money safe, you want to keep it growing, you want to understand what's going on, give us a call, man, because that's what we do.
All right. So the piece of advice that you would give people who are currently planning for retirement, beyond calling you, obviously, because you said the word simple. And when I look at this stuff, it doesn't seem simple to me.
And you get your statement in 60 pages. It might as well be written in a foreign language because you just don't know what you're talking about. But here, let's just break it down to the basics. Right now, 90% of the people I visit with have the majority of their money in a spot where they could lose it. I think that is a huge mistake. I think we need to reposition out of the market, put our money in a safe spot, keep it growing, but if the market tanks, we simply stay the same. We never lose our money. That is, just think about this. You got $100. Mm-hmm. If the $100 turns into $50, well, in order to get my 50 back to where I started, I would have to get a 100% return on my money just to get even. If I got that $100 and I never lose it, and I'm just getting a reasonable return and it's just going up slow and steady, that's going to beat the pants off of this thing going like this.
Right.
So keep your money safe.
Keeping your money safe is really that's your tagline. That's your mission.
What we do.
That's what you guys do. And what are the areas of this specialty? I mean, obviously, you're dealing with the tax code, you're dealing with inflation.
Yeah.
There are so many different moving parts.
Well said. There is a ton of moving parts. So we like to put together a plan, and we call the plan the Jacobs Retirement Roadmap. It gets you from today to the finish line. We look at all of the milestones along the way. How do we claim our Social Security? How do we claim our pension? What do we do with, what's our tax strategy? Are we saving in Roth IRAs or are we saving in traditional IRAs? What are we going to do with the required distributions when we turn 72? All of that is put together in this plan. Our clients can open it, review it. It's simple, it's understandable, gives them just great peace of mind.
And people coming to you, obviously, many people have different risk aversion levels.
Yeah.
You're dealing with, how individualistic is this? Like if somebody's hearing this, excuse me, and they're like, what if I have questions? You get this roadmap, that's one thing, but how much communication is there?
The first step is communication. Let's get together. Let's do that with a Zoom meeting. Let's have a phone call. Come into one of our West Michigan offices. First step is let's have that chat. Mm-hmm. But to your point, everybody's retirement is absolutely different. And it really depends on what are we trying to do in retirement? What are our goals? Are we going to be traveling the world? Are we just going to stay local and spend time with our kids and grandkids? And once we understand what retirement looks like for the client, then we can build the plan.
And keeping the money safe, that's key.
That's
right?
the cornerstone of the plan.
That's the cornerstone, is to be able, and a little bit, can you touch a little bit more about how that works? About how there's a bottom that you can't go below.
Yeah.
But the top might not be as high as others.
That's exactly right. So we use a strategy called indexing. So we put our clients' money in an account called a fixed indexed annuity.
Okay.
The index is any index that you want to be tied to. So maybe that's the S&P, the Dow Jones, the Russell, the NASDAQ. If the index is going up, your account value can go up with it. But if the index drops, you simply stay the same. So think of it like this. Market goes up, you go up. Market goes down, you stay the same. You never lose your money. And let's do that again. Market goes up, you go up. I didn't say all the way up, because one of the considerations, there'll be a cap. There'll be a limit on how much you can make. Mm-hmm. But in exchange for the cap, there's also a floor that says, hey, we're going to guarantee you never lose your money. And an account that never loses money, spends no time recovering from losses, if we're not paying stupid, crazy fees, at the end of the day, that index account almost always is going to beat the up and down of a market.
Nobody likes that roller coaster, man.
Ugh.
So you want to get on that ride? Feel free. You don't? You want to keep your money safe? Excuse me, one more. Jacobs Financial Services can help, and they have several locations throughout West Michigan. You want to learn more? All you can do is visit them online, pretty easy, jacobsfs.com, or pick up the phone and call Tom and his team, 616-622-4654. Just visit one of their great locations, Granville, Norton Shores, Kalamazoo. Thanks for the time, Tom.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll be right back.